More things happening in the community. This next segment is sponsored by UIS Performing Arts Center. We have a good news, everyone. Outrage Terror in Springfield 1908 is hitting the stage this month. As a matter of fact, it's hitting the stage this weekend. We have Tim Crawford, Our Stage, Our Voices writer and director at UIS Performing Arts, and actress Mariah Brooks. You guys know her. She's also a poet. She's also a dancer. She also does many things. Tim, she's been here, but welcome back. Welcome to Marketplace.
Thank you. This is Marketplace.
Yes. First time in the studio. So let's get into it, guys. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from this production.
Well, first of all, I am the Our Stage, Our Voices artist in residence with the UIS Performing Arts Center, and I proposed this play about Springfield 1908 so-called race riots, and that is what got accepted, and that's how I got the residency. So what you can expect is something that will be, I think, a conversation starter about the 1908 race riots and about the impact on the community and there's a bunch of stuff coming up and happening around this in the future I think that'll make the folks who get an interest in this now, they'll keep seeing it over the next couple of years. There'll be much more about the so-called race riot coming up.
Mariah, what can you add to that as you are an actress in this production?
As an actress in this production and as someone that also grew up in Springfield, this is a tremendous learning opportunity to learn about the history of where we come from and where we have grown as a city. As an actress stepping into the shoes who's had many generations here in Springfield, it's a very interesting take and outlook to have on the play, and I was just grateful to be asked by Tim to be a part of this project and see it come to life on stage.
Yes. Let's talk about Our Stage, Our Voices in the program. What does it entail and why is it important to our community?
Well, the UIS had this idea to have an artist in residency where you could elevate the voices of parts of the community that did not have that have been underrepresented. And the ability to amplify those voices and to bring in a diverse group of folks in order to start the conversation and to get the voices in the room or on the stage, because it's a performing arts center, so they're raising the voices of folks who are in the performing arts. And in my case, I felt like even more diversity would be useful and helpful. So I created a diverse chorus to sort of stand back and talk to the audience about what's going on in the play.
Tim, what have you learned through the process of all of this?
Well, that's a very good question. I've learned a lot. One of the major things I learned is that when you're writing a historical play that deals with historical events, there's two phases of research. There's the first phase of research where you have to get enough information to be able to sit down and write. And in my case, we set this in a kitchen in a family for a black family in 1908. And I had to research enough to be able to write and create those characters and put them in the situation. But then there's a second phase of research that I hadn't realized I was going to have is when I'm writing, I'm creating things and out of whole cloth and making up characters and making events happen that need to coincide with real events. And there was a second phase of research that I needed to do to make sure that those things were accurate.
The production is kicking off this weekend. Where can we find more information and what's the start date for it?
Well, it's Friday.
Friday
at 7:30 is the first performance. Saturday at 7:30 and then Sunday at 3. And the UIS ticket office at uispac.com is where you would go for tickets and other information.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. I'm excited about this. It's a great way to celebrate also Black History Month as well, as we are in February. Guys, head over to newschannel20.com. We'll have more information.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.